stream has started, so let's check the frames one more time. Still good with the stream running. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. We have some good stuff going on right now in our simulator. Let me reset this chat here for the Twitch. Keep showing the older chat. All right. We already got a viewer there on Twitch. We got a viewer on YouTube as well. Hey guys, I'm happy today, man. We fixed some major issues with our Xvision preset. I know you guys are tired of hearing me talk about that, but it's one of the major things I have released on the org for xplane users. So as you can see, the rain looks really nice right now. That's one new feature with the new Xvision, but that's not the. Give me 1 second, guys. What the heck? Hello? All right. One of my friends just called me like, "Yo, sorry, my bad. I just took your mom's parking space." I'm like, I'm only assuming that's one of our other friends. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? My mom lives in Tampa. You live in Miami. How is this possible? So, oh, well, I'm like, you're not speaking to Franco. You know this, right? Anyway, long story. He gets too high sometimes. Um. So anyway, so we fixed the shadow issue, guys. Remember that blinking shadows that you guys saw all the time in my streams? It is gone, baby, gone. And to prove it, I'm gonna move around in several different ways. Look at that, overcast. Da, da, da. I'm gonna move to this view. I'm gonna move to that view. I'm gonna look around. Look at that, gone. No blinking shadows and overcast. And we came here specifically to Los Angeles, short flight to San Diego, so we could specifically test this issue and our sun issues we had earlier. So that is fixed. We found the freaking issue, and it was a parameter that ultra weather changed, and we used the same parameter for our non-ultra weather users, and it was breaking the sim. So we figured it freaking out, guys. I'm loving it. And guess what? You notice something else? My sim is moving fast, right? Yeah, no, I still can't afford a graphics card. That's not it. Um, we have a new program, a new plugin that's that helps us change the load. You'll see it here. I'll show you an example. So we can look over here, and I'm gonna just push. I have a toggle setup, and I'm gonna literally push. You see it? So right now this means 40% load, right? So you see that you can't see as much billings back there and stuff. Let's see here. So the frames are gonna drop as I raise it. So I'm gonna raise it to where I'm gonna normally fly at, which is like say 58%. Let me find somewhere where you're gonna actually see this changing. It's kind of dark here. See, let's see. It should have billings here. So I'm gonna keep raising this. Just look here. You're gonna start to see more stuff. Look, you see more billings, all the way up to what the max of the sim is. So I'm gonna drop it back down. I'll show you the frames here. We're actually still high for some reason because we're not looking at the plane, but so we're at 21%, and now it's 19, 20% at 100. So I'm gonna drop it back down. You see, look, it's going up already, 26 frames. So apparently this was released from last year. See, now we're at 27 frames. Same thing in the cockpit. We are low, so let's drop. See, I'm getting up to 20 frames now as I drop this to like around 40%. Now, normally what I want to fly on is like 58%. I tested it in Miami, how much billings I want to see. So we could leave this number. I'm just using my two buttons on my keyboard to turn this. So if you want to look it up, it's called load. Um, what is it? Load script. Simple. Load script on the org. Um, I took my 3G FPS out of my sim because I just never liked how it's used. Um, and then I had VMI and I took that out as well. This is the simplest way to do it, and you could just simply make your frames go higher by dropping this percent. It's really cool. So we're gonna leave it to 35% while we're at the gate. We don't need to see all those billings far away. We don't need to load everything while at the gate. So we're gonna leave it off. We're gonna turn off these frames. My frame is not super, still not super great. I know that. I don't have a new computer, and LAX is very heavy for me. So the fact that I'm getting when I'm over here, the fact that I'm getting 20 something frames in LAX with world traffic load and all of that, looking at this direction is 17, 18, 19 is not bad. And I can always drop the load even more. So anyway, let's get started, guys. I want to do this test flight because I might have to go gym later. Um, let's get set up. So we already have our plan filed, and we're kind of late right now. It should have been already taken out, but we're on a Unicom, so it's not a big deal. Let's go ahead, connect the GPU. Let's turn on the battery. Ground power, emergency lights. IRS to nav. And then let's see our line time, 7 minutes. Let's switch this to ground power, battery, and I'm gonna leave the lights off. I want to have some natural lights here. Window heat. Okay, and we're gonna turn on the packs to full blast. We're only gonna be doing 11,000 going into San Diego. Chime on. Let's turn on the logo light. Look cool outside. Strobes down and wheel well light on. So that's pretty much all set up. Let's check the cabin lights here. They're all bright. And let's go ahead and start loading up the food and drinks. Let me make sure this aircraft is set up here visually, because I don't know if I've flown the Southwest since the new update. Okay. This is all good. All good. Let's see, there's a second page. This is all good. Okay. We don't need to change that. Yep, so all good. Doors should be open. They should be loading in. Jetway's connected. We're gonna leave the main door closed for now. We don't need anybody wandering in. So we did change up how dark the rain, how bright the rain is in daytime and nighttime. So I think it looks really good right now. See a nice lightness to it. It was really white before. The thing about xplane is how it's built is once you turn on the landing lights, the rain gets white. It has nothing to do with actual simulated lights shining on the water, going through the water. It's literally it's just a parameter. It's like light turn on, rain gets bright. Um, so it's weird, and that's where you get that warping effect. So like I said, we're gonna test that here. I think I did a good job. I spent the whole day getting the rain right. And at nighttime, it's even lighter. Should be lighter. So yeah. So aircraft is pretty much set up. Let's do some tests here on the aircraft. While we're doing this, let's do a TCAS test.
Adjust vertical speed.
Alright, exhaust. It's on.
Climb
do this
now.
test over here.
Crossing, climb, crossing, climb.
Oxygen.
Clear of
We
conflict.
could do some
Descend.
light down here.
Descend, crossing, descend, crossing,
Okay.
descend.
That's pretty much the gist of it. You're on the
Descend
Unicom already.
Increase climb.
IRS position here, FMC, and position the aircraft.
Maintain vertical speed.
We're in LAX.
Maintain vertical speed.
And we're going to use the left GPS coordinates.
Vertical speed. TCAS test.
Alright, TCAS test pass. LAX to K-San. Simple, short route. Let's check the winds here in K-San because I want to go into runway 27, test that load, but the winds. Huh? Alright, later. So winds are still 170. So I'm gonna change to runway 27 instead. I think that was gonna work out a lot better. No camera today, guys. I am half naked and I don't feel like getting ready. To be honest. Performance here. Let's put in the fuel here. Let's get that set up. And I'm gonna look at the. All right, so We're gonna need only 3,000. We have 170 souls on board that will be on board. We only need to be using 3,500 pounds of fuel, but we need to put in 13.2, and payload is 39.6. So already pretty close to what we need. We have like cargo is zero point 0.5. Okay, so I think we're good there. Let's get rid of those trucks. We'll call up the baggage trucks as soon as those trucks are gone. And let's close these main doors, I mean these service doors, and prepare the aircraft here for the passengers. We're going to open up the main door and let's start boarding. Okay, service trucks are gone. Let's bring up the baggage trucks. And you're going to see the sim run overall should be running a lot better today. And this is LAX. Our frames are usually terrible here, so it's running really good right now. The blinking shadows is my most favorite fix today. I was very annoyed because I thought I fixed it long ago, um, but it was more of like hacks where I would set my weather, I would turn on my weather at a specific time that would stop it from blinking. But this one specifically, since I've learned how to use data ref tool better, I've literally pulled up the script one by one to find out which one is breaking it, and that's what I did. All right, so baggage is loading in, and if it blinks while we're flying this flight, I'm just gonna throw this computer through the window. But so far, usually it would blink when I'm doing stuff like this, in an overcast situation as it is now. Sun is almost down, guys. It looks pretty nice. So bags are loaded in, passengers are loaded in. Could put in the route. Well, let's put in here. So ZFW is 130.9, and plant fuel is only 3.5. 130.9. Reserve, I always use 3. We're 40 here in the cost index, flight level 110. 11,000, 18 degrees Celsius. It's gonna be it's a little cold here. It's supposed to be snowing around California, probably in the mountains though. Copy this over. It's very heavy weather. They need some rain out here, man. It's good. It's good. I gotta clear that. 147, so 20 above, 167. Okay, so let's turn on this stuff here. Flight directors on. All right, runway heading. Let's check our winds because last time I checked LAX, we need to go the other way. So K, LAX. Yeah, winds are still 090, so we're gonna be taking off via the nines. So it's gonna be around 90. That was weird. Oh, this is Mach. My gosh, I hate when I do that. 167, back again. Let's go this direction to the right. 90. 1 over. All right, then we could just go to 11,000 all the way up. Okay. So that's all good. Brakes RTO. All right, so we are aligned. Yep. Let's go ahead and start up the APU and fuel pump aft. APU bleed. APU. Let's get this thing ready. Let's have these passengers sit down. Prepare for departure. All right, so we have 170 souls on board. Let me make sure to log that. Give my welcome speech before we continue. And there should be passengers in the back now, but I wish there was a faster way to make this more realistic, showing the passengers. Okay, that's my speech there. APU starting up. Let's set our departure here. We're doing runway 9 right. Okay, wait. What the heck? Wait, 9s, sorry. 7s right. Um, direct to Erie, so no departure. So EIR. We could give some light here, guys. You know, it is getting a little dark. Just some, you know, some light, not too full darkness here. We'll do some of that if you want, just to have some nice visual look to it. So EIREE direct, and then to Shamu. Got some Shamu, and then Sargs. And then we're gonna arrive into Ksan. We're probably gonna stay. We're gonna change to localizer 7 RNAV. Let's go. Localizer 7 glide slope on, and then we're gonna do Gato. Well, no, we're gonna change this. Change this route a little bit here. Hold on. The runways has changed. It's runway 27. Let's see. We're gonna do instead Shamu to Sarge. Guess we could still stick with Gato. Okay. Okay, so let's walk through this pipeline here quickly. Let's get rid of these trucks outside though. And the fuel truck. Oh, it looks nice, huh? You see the lights out shining in the wheel well? Sun is almost completely down, guys. Okay. All right, let's set up this aircraft here. Anti-collision on. They're gonna close up those doors. Let's remove the jetway. We'll start the flight here.
Welcome aboard, everyone. Before we get moving, please be sure to fasten your seatbelt. Return your seat back.
Let's check what our frames are right now. Okay, I'm pressing the wrong thing here. What the heck? Okay, frames are still where they were, so that's good.
And store your carry-on luggage in either an overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. If seated next to an emergency exit, please read carefully.
All right, we'll switch our scene to live scene.
If you do not wish to perform,
make sure my camera isn't showing, because you'll be seeing my chest right now. I have to make sure to set those things off. All right, so they close our door. They're giving their announcement. We're gonna lock that. Let's turn this up now.
Be either turned off or put in airplane mode at this time. This is because these devices may
utilize APU power. All right, let's get rid of the ground power here and remove chocks. Let's call up the ground truck. Just gonna pause the sim a little bit.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Thank you. We'll walk through the flight plan here quickly. Let's switch this to center.
If you have any questions about this flight today, don't hesitate to ask myself or another
Let's activate the route.
Have a great flight.
Yes, I want it to be a nighttime flight, but late day. Not should be dark by the time we arrive, perhaps. That light looks nice.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Screenshot. All right, let's see. So everything is good. Looks pretty nice. See, it's overcast. It's getting dark inside. I love it. Everything's looking really realistic. Let's put in the departure. Airport Ksan. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Okay. Seatbelt signs are on. Let's turn the packs off. All fuel pumps on. Okay, what am I doing? I just blinded the guy for like 2 minutes.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
All right, let's park and brake here in a second. Check our frames again. Just checking our frames throughout this. Seems to be the same. Seems to be like a little laggy. It feels like it, but the frames are still where they were. So as you can see from the bus moving and stuff. So it's just maybe just how it's moving. All right, so what else we have to do? Just announce what we're doing on a Unicom. LAX traffic. Before we push back here, push back, startup. Oh my gosh, I hate when I do that. Push back, startup, taxiing to runway 07 right. And we are online. Let's double check. Everything is good. Okay. All right. Brakes off.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Switches to
On
APU.
behalf of the captain and crew,
Let's dim the
welcome
lights
aboard
here.
the flight. Make sure your seatbelt is fastened. Return your seat
Right now
back
they're
to
bright.
their full upright position. Also, please
Put them to
turn off
medium.
all electronic devices.
We
Thank
don't
you.
anticipate a change in cabin pressure should one occur. 4 yellow oxygen masks will drop from the compartment.
Screenshot. It's looking good. All right, I need to put my phone on vibrate. It's very annoying. All right, let's start the right engine. All right, bleeds. All that set packs are off. Let's put this to auto. All right. Right engine. I love how dark this looks. It looks so good for overcast. All right, we didn't walk to the flight plan there. All right, so LAX direct. Step through. What the heck? All right, let's give this thing some fuel. What run was this thing going into? 27. How was it? Shamu to, let's see what's going on here. Shargs, Shamu goes to Sargs. Stop it. Freaking X-plane. Shamu.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Alright, set parking brake. Zoom in.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Shamu definitely does not go to Sargs. And CJ. So let's get rid of Sarge. Alright, there we go. That makes sense. Alright, let's switch back. To this. Let's start the next engine. Switch this over. Continue on that engine. Start left engine. Got some mist from the engine now. Disconnect. Then we got really close to that American plane. Oof. Very close. Alright, let's give that thing some fuel. Let's turn on our wipers so you can
Tow is
see how it
disconnected
simulates.
and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Alright, thank you very much, guys. Screenshot. Look how the red, look how the lights hit the ground. So nice. It looks wet too. Look at that shot. Why did it move so fast? Come on. I literally made it move slow and it still moved fast. Trying to get a nice shot in here. That is nice. Ah, forget it. Freaking hate these views sometimes. All right, so let's get out of here, guys. Taxi lights on. Utilize engine's power. Remember, we're going to need anti-ice when we get up above 12,000. Well, up to 10,000. We're not going above 10,000, 11,000, so we might be fine. Packs on. APU off. APU bleed. Okay, and what else we got? Gen. Yaw damper. Everything else is good. There's a light shining in here somewhere. Alright, we don't need our center tanks. There's a light shining in here from somewhere. Oh, yeah. Freaking AI plane coming through my plane. That's where the light is coming from. My gosh, yo. Good job. Love it. Love the AI planes. That's where the light was coming from. Alright, brakes off. Let's go. Flaps 5.
If I can get everyone's attention, we will now review safety information regarding the flight today. When you see the seatbelt sign illuminate, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings, one into the other, and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. You can release your seatbelt by lifting the upper portion of the buckle. It's preferred that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight in case of turbulence. There are several emergency exits throughout this plane. Please take a moment to locate your closest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit might be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you toward the available exit. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow.
Dude, this sim is looking so good. Sorry, I'm taking screenshots and it's looking so good.
Oxygen and air pressure are always monitored throughout the flight. If decompression occurs, an oxygen mask will fall from the ceiling in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you.
Let's go a little
and place it
brighter on
firmly
these.
over your mouth and nose. Secure the
A little
elastic
brighter
band
down
behind your
here.
head and breathe normally.
It's getting kind of
It
dark.
might seem like the bag isn't inflating, but oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you're traveling with a child or
All right, let's
someone who
raise
needs
our
help,
percentage up.
please secure your
Let's
own
see how it
mask
messes with the
first.
frames.
After that, you
To
can
at least
assist the other
58.
person. And please keep your mask on until a crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the braces position. Lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs, ensuring your feet are flat on the floor. Life vests are located in a pouch under your seat between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head and bring the strap
Oh my
around your
gosh,
waist.
look at the CD, guys.
Strap with the front. To inflate the
Holy
vest,
crap.
firmly on the red cord with the
That is
aircraft.
nice.
If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpiece. Also use the
Oh
whistle
my
and light to attract
gosh.
attention. Your seat bottom cushion is used as a flotation device.
That is
Pull the
stunning.
cushion on the seat, slip
Oh,
your arms
X-Plane
into the
one,
strap,
the
and
wonders
tuck
of
the cushion
X-Planes,
into the
guys.
vest.
Holy
Electronic
crap.
devices like phones and laptop computers may be used only when the seatbelt sign is off and when permitted by the crew. Mobile phones must remain off throughout the flight.
Oh, let me
Remember
watch.
that this
I'm
is
not
a
even focusing right
non-smoking
now.
flight. Also, damaging the smoke detectors in the
Alright, so we're going to leave it at
laboratory is
58%, see how the
prohibited by
frames
law.
run
You will find all
on
safety
departure.
information in a card located in the seat pocket in front of you. It is recommended that you read it before we take off. If you have any questions, please ask myself or another crew member. We hope you enjoy your flight.
Alright, let's dip the cabin lighting. Alright, we're going to turn this next taxiway. Okay, let's prepare flight attendants here. Lights on. Alright, seems to be good on traffic. KLX departing runway 09. 07. Oh, actually we had the wrong runway actually. We need to go over. But let's announce that anyway. Let's go over to the next runway. Look at these pictures, guys. All right, let's cross runway 07 left. All right, we're gonna have to probably drop the percentage because as we look towards the CT, it gets really rough on the frames. But look at that, you can see the CT back there. Take a screenshot of that. All right, so we could test it right now, how the load hits the city. Yeah, so we could drop it. See if I raise it. I'm pressing the wrong thing. You can see more CD in the background. All right, flight attendants, please be seated for takeoff. All right, flaps is set, brakes RTO. We're gonna turn on LNAV. Throttle on idle, let's roll right onto the runway. Got world traffic coming in the wrong runway, of course. As expected. Let's drop this down a little bit more. 35. Let's get some good frames coming out of here. Everything is good. Packs are on. All our good stuff. All our lights. APU off. Engine to continue. Starter in the center. Okay. LNAV. LNAV. 070. That's the problem. I guess not. Anyway, let's get out of here. 50%. Toga. Drop the percentage a little bit more. So we need some help on the frames. I wish I could see what the frames were, but I hate having that bar up there. V2 is 147.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
Positive read.
Gear up. Even with the load that low, let's see here, drop it even lower. Alright, we're already through the cloud, so let's pay attention here. Let's make a right.
1000.
Okay. All right. Let's turn back up. If I don't turn back up the load, you're not gonna see any. Oh, turn it too low. Not gonna see any buildings or anything. So let's turn it back up. All right, landing gear off. I'm gonna turn off lights off, taxi lights off. Flaps up 1 degree here. Start trying to turn back here. To the magenta line. Flaps up another degree. Set my trim here. Let's get closer to that magenta line. Flaps up. Brakes off. Alright, let's set this here. Oh, we're already on VNAV, so. Alright, so that's a nice departure out of LAX. No blinkety shadows. Coming through all the clouds. Active sky weather. Okay. Still climbing manually, guys, in full control. Don't really need our wipers anymore. You can turn the percentage up. Just see how it runs. 80%. And that's the weather loading. Set to change every 20 minutes. All right, so let's go ahead, VNAV, LNAV, and I'm gonna click autopilot on. And I'm gonna turn off landing, well, we'll leave the landing lights. Well, we'll turn off landing lights, we'll leave on the wing lights. Seatbelt signs off. I'll put this to cruise, lights.
Gentlemen, you can now use electronic devices. As soon as we reach our
Fast
cruising
as we go.
altitude, flight attendants will be coming by with street carpet. Now relax and have a great flight.
All right, we're in San Diego, and we're gonna be there super fast. As you can see, duration of flight, we have barely no time until we're on the ground already. Screenshot.
Now unfasten your seatbelt and move around the cabin. Flight attendants are coming by with beverages and food at this time. Enjoy the rest of the flight.
Since it's technically nighttime, I'll change the lights to night sleep. All right, top of descent. It's not too far. We'll set this thing to 2700 already. Calculate top of descent. So we're up and down, guys, up and down. Where am I from? Incredible Stan. I'm from St. Thomas, United States Virgin Islands. What about you? The stream seems to be looking fine. LAX was still pretty heavy for me on departure on my frames, but yet still it would be worse without what we're using. But with this new program, it allows us to see so far. We can see the city lights from so far away, but it's just getting rid of the buildings, the auto gens, just with the load. Before, the other programs would get rid of everything beyond that point almost. And like while we saw those city lights from far away, we couldn't see that before. That was beautiful. That was absolutely stunning. Nashville, Tennessee, originally. Lived in SoCal for most of my life. That's cool. I was gonna move to SoCal like last year, but I opted out. Left that company. But I could have been living in LA. Look like there's a little stutter to it, but this plane doesn't have a stutter to it. So I just want to make sure the stream is. Looks like there's a stutter to the stream. You guys have a stutter to your stream? See if I'm dropping any frames on the stream. Nope, not one frame dropped on the stream. I love that. Those colors are nice though. Well, thank you for watching, Incredible Stan. Anyone else who's new to the stream, click the follow button on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. We're simultaneously streaming on both platforms right now. Be notified the next time we are flying. Now let's drop the percentage down. Fly with that high. We don't need that high. We're not seeing anything, so all this stuff is loaded and we're not seeing it. So I'm gonna leave it dropped to there, 45%. Looks like the stream is porting out as a little laggy. Can you guys let me know if you're seeing the stream a little laggy? Because it's not laggy on my computer. My actual sim isn't laggy, so the stream might be laggy. I don't know if it's not my internet. Take a look at it again. Yeah, it looks a little laggy. I'm gonna have to export the stream instead of 1920. I might have to export it a little smaller. I don't remember having this issue before with YouTube. Look at Twitch. Twitch looks smooth. Is it just YouTube? Twitch is definitely smooth. YouTube. First of all, the YouTube video quality is already lower. It doesn't look as crisp. And then it's laggy. And then I go to Twitch. Very smooth and crisp. So I'm trying to move over here to YouTube for my streams of my simulator, and YouTube doesn't look as good. YouTube is laggy and low quality looking. Full screen. Yeah. I'm gonna go to Twitch again. Full screen. Perfect. It's just like my sim. Smooth and crisp. Twitch is better at exporting the video. Shoot alive. Wow. Didn't expect that. I thought YouTube was better originally because when I was first starting, I turned up my settings to 1080p and it was doing good on YouTube. And I remember it having issues on Twitch with the same setting. Seems to have reversed, or maybe just today. We'll see on the next flight. The next flight we'll test 1920 export. All right, let's look around here. Make sure everything's good. All right, top of climb is coming up pretty soon. And after Shambu, we're gonna go direct to Sitji. So everything is good. Let's set up some stuff here now. Auto brake set to. This is pretty much a localizer runway, so there's no frequencies. Let's set our reference speed here. Set up all these stuff here. 147 is what we're gonna touch down with. We're gonna try to come down really smooth. I didn't give my level off speech, but that's okay. We'll give our descent speech just a little bit. We'll give our level off still.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached our cruising altitude. Rising smooth, so I'll turn the seatbelt sign on. I would like to ask you to do a favor, so please keep your seatbelt fastened while seated, just in case we get joined in an unexpected bump.
Yeah, Twitch is streaming out very good.
Laboratory area. We really
It's really good.
the flight with Southwest this morning. Hope you enjoy the trip. Have a great week. Please come back and see us again real soon.
A little bumpy here. All right, since we're already at only at 11,000, we're gonna put on our seatbelt signs from now as we're coming up to top of the descent.
Passengers call and can ask somebody to take their seats for a little bit, so please make sure you're in your seat with your seatbelt securely fastened until he does turn that fasten seatbelt sign off when we get to next month.
All right. I'm interested to see what load I could do coming in San Diego, because I always had problems with frames in San Diego. All right, a little bumpy. Double check the weather, make sure we don't lead onto ice right now. Nope. Not if we're below 12,000. We're good. All right, top of the descent is coming up here. We already have it set to 2,700.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning the descent phase of our flight. Please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Ensure that your luggage is stowed below the seat in front of you or in the overhead bin.
All right, we're going to be heading back in towards the coast.
Thank you.
As we arrive at the top of the descent. And since it's going direct to CG, once we get a little closer, we'll swing out and come back around, so it's not such a harsh turn. I forgot to turn on TCAS. Oh, it's gonna be bumpy. Looks like. Let's see here. Winds are now 0-0. Okay, that's weird. 0-0 in San Diego. Altimeter 299.8. So let's set 299.8. Okay. Auto brace was set. Need to get our speed back under 10,000 here. Traffic.
Clear of conflict.
Coming directly towards us, it looks like. Negative 1,000 feet below us. Or wait. I can't see if it's a negative or. And we're just descending into San Diego, guys. We'll be on the ground pretty shortly. It's windy up here, but it won't be, I guess, when we're closer to the ground. We have to test the clouds again on overcast with the setting that we changed. The clouds are still pretty big, so that's good. What we had before were even bigger, so just drop them down a little bit. Clouds are pretty low leveling. We're at 8,000. Well, I guess maybe down to 3,000 we'll be in the clouds. So we need to be above. We need to be above 2,700 at Sejo or Sage High, whatever. Above 2,000 at Kibo. Maybe we'll do a daytime flight to Las Vegas after this, so we could test the daytime. I need to test daytime. I want to release this version 6.1 of the preset today, and so I need to test the different times of day scenarios. So it's great that we tested, because if I didn't test an overcast, I wouldn't have fixed this issue today in 6.1. Then we would have had to have a 6.2. So anyway, glad that the overcast issue is fixed. I want to still have this weather, but in daytime, and make sure the overcast issue is fixed. So maybe jump from here to Vegas after. Alright, so continue our descent down. Let's go ahead and announce that. So we got KLAX traffic departing. That's me. Okay. KSAN traffic. Down from, I do it all the time. Down from flight level 100 to 2700 on our nav approach or localizer approach. Localizer 27 approach. Thank you for following. Jada, comma. Hope I didn't butcher that. Thank you for sticking around, guys. We're gonna increase the load here a little bit. We don't want to have new buildings coming in. Let's try 58% and see how the simulator runs. I see some buildings down there. If I increase it, you'll see more. Let's see where we're at here, 62%. So we'll see how it runs once we start to look at the city. You can see by the yellow bar up top, the yellow aircraft, we're almost to the end. I like the orange and blue. It really stands out daytime, nighttime. Let me zoom in here. All right. Shut your mouth. Made a mistake and click the trim. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna come out a little bit from that waypoint. Not too direct to Sydney. And let's select that for LNAV. It's getting a little shaky up through the clouds. Let's zoom in here. So we'll do that and then we'll come back around to 6G. 6G. Sage high, whatever. Whatever. Alright. Don't want to turn too far away from it. Let's get real close to it. Don't want to burn too much time. Alright. Thank you for following Maddie Wolfie on Twitch. Remember, guys, we are simultaneously streaming on YouTube as well. I'm trying to get YouTube up to 100 subscribers. We're at 84 right now. Thank you for following, though. Click the subscribe button, follow button, depending on the platform you're on. We're simultaneously streaming. We'll be on the ground here in a second. 5 minutes, we'll be on the ground. And most likely we'll do another flight to Las Vegas, but we'll try daytime. Now that we tested sunset, sunset's good. I want to do the same exact weather. Obviously, it's real world weather, but daytime. Like I'm talking about 2 in the afternoon. But nighttime looks really good. Okay. Coming down to 2,700 feet. See what our speed's calling for. I'll leave it at that. Our outer brakes are already set. Everything's pretty much set, guys. It should be off. Wherever the off point.
1,000 to go.
Alright, 1,000 feet to go. Definitely bouncy. We're across with 12 knots right now. Alright, let's make sure our lights, let's change those to from cruise to to take off landing lights. Seatbelt signs should already be on. Okay. Landing lights should have been on. When we turn off, well, we'll turn those on when we're, make sure these are on. Okay, landing lights on the 10,000 here. The airport is back here. See, the frames are already dropping by looking at the airport. So we're gonna have to definitely drop our. Okay. Let's swing back around. Now.
$2,500.
Let's go LNAV back on. Oof. Very windy.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Aircraft is banking really fast. Let's turn it back from banking so fast. Let's turn it back a little bit more to bank. Flaps 5 degrees. Alright, let's drop our down to 52 for now. Saw the frames were dropping, so we just dropped the load. Okay, here we go. Let's zoom in to 10 nautical miles. When we turn off lights on, let's call final. Taxi lights on. CD lights look a little weird here though. Interesting. Doesn't usually look like this coming in here. It's like it got rid of a lot of lights. I gotta see what's going on. Usually lights don't look like this. Weird.
1,000 to go.
Oh, got some rain coming in here. Alright. Gear down. Flaps 25. Need to get under these clouds here.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set. 1,000 to go.
Not seeing anything right now. The airport is definitely in front of us. Full flaps. This is gonna be a difficult one, guys.
1,000 to go.
Well, we can't see the airport. What the heck? It's down there. There, oh, we're too high. Alright, we gotta go around. It's weird, look at it. Alright. Let's go around. Can't see anything, and there's a hill that I had to watch out for. Alright, do what I asked you to do. Go up. Thank you very much. Alright, so let's do that again. So we're not gonna be able to see anything. Look, it's, I don't know. It's weird. Oh, that's a glitch. Certain angles I could see. Alright, we're gonna go around here. We're gonna hold at 3,000, 2,700 about. Alright, so we're gonna have to come in really low. Yeah, I know. What is this weather, right? Hey, thank you, Jetta Kama. Matthew Wolf, thank you, guys. Yeah, I just started on YouTube. I have more followers on Twitch, so I'm not too. Hold on one second, guys. Let's get this thing under control.
1,000 to go.
Let's try R now 27. All right, let's head back. I don't want that. Parallel with the runway. And we're gonna head direct to what is probably CG. No, Cacade or whatever. Let's zoom out here and take a look. Yeah, so direct to almost Vita. Let's see here. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's go Vita. Up. Yes. Intercept. Alright, let's zoom out, zoom in.
2,500.
This is active sky weather, so you know it's not easy sometimes. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not easy to change these things in this plane. Alright, so CG is there. We go direct to CG. That's way closer. Alright, let's put up CG here. Hold on a second. This plane is shaking so much I can barely. It flaps. My quadrant is doing weird stuff. Alright. Trying to get rid of that. Go away. CG. Stop moving plane. XP realistic doesn't make it easier. All right, so this is Los Angeles, San Diego. Trying to figure out why the lights look this way. I don't remember the lights looking this way in the city. You know what? They do look like that, you know. I think last time I came into San Diego, no, I've flown here before and the lights look way different. I don't know why they look like this. I put the load all the way up. It's not the load. It's almost as if I can't see a lot of things. I remember way more, we keep the load down to 58. Okay. I remember seeing like way more city lights when I came here. It's weird. Like, it's almost as if I take my scenery out. I don't remember. Did I take my Los Angeles out? I'm trying to figure out if I take out my Los Angeles orthos. Alright, so maybe the clouds are a little better on the go around.
2500.
Infinite flight, that sounds familiar. Yeah, I usually do some videos, but I've been working on this preset here for xplane, Jada Kama. So it's like I've been working on this preset for like 2 months. So this is the final V6.1 version of it. So I'm just testing it now. But generally, I'm like, I do some flights and then I create a video, like an actual video, not just a live stream. I just haven't done one in like a couple months. But once this final V6.1 is out, I'm gonna save all these. I save all the replays and I go back and I go through the replay and record them. And yeah. Alright, let's go LNAV. And then VNAV. This is what speeds they want us to be at. Maybe I should do VNAV. I'm gonna control speeds. And I'm gonna control the descent, 22,000 feet per minute.
1,000 to go.
Let's descend down. Let's bring the speeds to 190. Alright, gear down. Let's stick up flats 15 for now. Oh, that's a hard turn. The bank of the aircraft should not be that hard because I set it to less, but it is banking pretty hard.
1,000 to go.
Okay. Alright, so let's hope the go around weather is better. Sometimes, like, I wonder if like that was like a glitch, or it's like black. Like it didn't look like I was in clouds. It just looked like it wasn't there. So let's hope I could not have that issue again coming in. And for my orthos, see, I don't think I took my orthos out. If I did, I put them back in. Backup. Customs. I did not take out my orthos. It just looks weird. Like I've had pictures coming in this. I'll have to see it when it's clear day, but where it's like beautiful lights all around. I don't see any of those lights. I don't know if it's because it's just how it looks when it's overcasted or something. Like, but I don't see any of the lights, like the sparkle, even the runway lights. Something's wrong with the sim. Something's definitely wrong with the sim. I don't see any of the runway lights either, the sparklers. Wipers. Alright, I'm gonna continue to descent.
1,000 to go.
Oh, here we go again with this weird thing coming. See, it looks weird, guys. I don't know what it is. Oh, there we go again. Alright, we're gonna try to stay on the rate. Let's bring the speed back. It's like 160. flaps to full. Gear is down. Let's set. Let's toggle the speed brake here. Ah, come on, toggle. So annoying. Let's descend. Alright, let's try to toggle this thing without turning it on. I'm trying to lift it up. It keeps going out. Jeez, red. Something. Alright, let's continue descending. We'll just have to go down knowing that their ground is coming somewhere. And hopefully they won't hit that hill, right?
1,000 to go.
Let's slow down. Come on, descend.
1,000.
We're at 1,000.
Speed
Let's
stabilized, Mr.
slow down our rate of descent a little bit. We gotta get under this system here. We're still 1,000 feet. Jeez, I'm red. Lower. Faster. Get down. Runway's coming. Somebody listen to me? Oh, shoot. I was trying not to go over that hill too fast, but
500.
alright, let's try this.
400.
I'm gonna have too much speed. I don't want to go around again. Damn it.
200.
There's no way I'm gonna get this thing sped down in time. This runway's short. Oh, I have speed brakes out, guys. Nothing is slowing down this aircraft. One more time. Let's do it. Cheese and bread. See the city lights now? Now you see the city lights. Hold on. These are the city lights. Okay, what the freak? Alright, let's set this speed here. Turn on. And let's set the altitude. Back to 2700. We're going around again, guys. We're going around again. Xplane makes it so difficult with this freaking zoom, yo. Alright,
1,000 to go.
now the throttle should be climbing here. Let's turn it this way. All right, let's try that one more time. Ready? Come on, let's go. Okay, don't turn that fast. Calm down. There we go again, guys. Here we go. I need a gaming PC. Well, a new one. I have one. All right, so let's head back. One more time. I've never gone around so much. Ever. Alright, direct to CG one more time. We're on reserve fuel, so we can't keep doing this. LNAV. Let's head back. Thank you for following BFO Zone. Thank you guys for watching. Difficult weather and weird stuff. I don't know if it's like just a glitch. See, all the stuff aren't showing anymore. All the lights, runway lights and stuff. It's weird. All the city lights don't show at this altitude. and you saw it as I got. So I'm probably in some type of mist right now that I can't tell that I'm in at this exact altitude. Now let's go back on the load here. And when I get out of this has happened to me before in South South Carolina. It's this weird mist and active sky that wasn't realistic, and you can't see anything, and it does weird stuff like to the shaders or whatever.
2,500.
So the exact same thing is happening again, and I'm not sure. So we need to get. The thing is, there's a hill right before the runway that I'm not trying to crash into, and this is a localizer. I could land on runway 9 if I wanted and use ILS, but we're trying to fly. We're trying to land this crazy thing visually. But maybe we might need ILS if this doesn't work out this next time. Try one more time. I can't even see the runway right now. Oh, there it is. See, all the sparklers and stuff for the runway don't show up. I don't know what's going on. All right, we're gonna try this one more time, guys. Well, we gotta get it on the ground, but let's see here. All right, let's set our heading here. We're gonna try one more time manually, and if not, we're gonna come back around runway 9. Heading select. Challenge. That's what active sky does for you. Passengers are like, oh my gosh. Virtual pilots of Russia, soft landing. That's what we normally do. Once we could get towards the runway. You see that I'm trying to get the plane down, but I can't. There's a hill, like I said before the runway. There's a hill. And I don't want to hit the hill. So I'm being very careful, but this time I'm not going to be careful. I'm going to bring it down to like 400 feet long before the runway, and then try to get it down to 200 feet right before it. So that's our game. Let's see here. Let's see if we can make this a little shorter. We're going kind of slow right now. 190. Oh my gosh, no! San Diego approach came online while this is happening. No, I don't need your help right now. I don't need your headache. 119.6. Let's go over to San Diego approach. My gosh, it's gonna be terrible. 119.6. Gosh, this is not gonna be good. There's full ATC guys right now. 119.6. As we're having difficulties coming. And then let's set up for the next frequency tower, because we're not gonna have any time to do this. 118.3 is tower. Alright. 118. 118.3. San Diego approach, Southwest 1007 with you at 2700. I'm on the frequency. 119.6. San Diego approach, Southwest 1007, do you copy? Switch off and back. What the heck is this thing saying? It's not saying disconnected, so it was never connected. I stream VATSIM at what the heck? This thing's not connecting. right, before we turn back, let's make sure we can connect to this online. I don't know what's going on. .6. Usually it says connected to voice room or whatever. Cheese and bread. Alright, let's head back. What are you doing, VatSim? What's going on with the voice room preferences? I don't know.
2500.
Xplane 11.3. And now I can't talk to the guy. It's not connected to the voice room somehow. What else can I do? Lindbergh Tower 118.3. It's not connected to any voice rooms. Headset. It's not. Fuck. Just have to type. It is what it is. Alright, so we're going to set this thing to 400 feet. We're going to start descending now. Drop the speed. Gear down. Drop the speed to 1. Let's see if our reference speed has changed. It has changed to 145. Alright, so 150. So I was wind 6, runway 27, clear to land. Cleared to land, runway 27. Alright, so we got our clearance. Do it the old school way. You see, we see city lights now, guys? Look at that. So we might be able to land now. We might be able to see. You see the city lights? You couldn't see that before. I knew something was missing. Something was wrong. Oh my gosh. I don't know, but we're good now. Okay, so we're at 2,000. I'll pull back up the speed a little bit, 170. Okay, we can see the runway that we couldn't see before. Let's try to keep this thing descending. 1,000 feet per minute here. Why is my flaps? Should be here. I have a flaps 25. I have a nice glitchy quadrant. Oh my gosh, it's black. It's black. Something's wrong, guys. I can't see again. Why is this thing descending so slowly? Let's go, descend. Now. Okay. We've bypassed whatever the hell that is that we're having issues with. Thank God. Okay, let's slow down the rate of descent now, because I'm not trying to go into the mountains anytime soon. Okay, so we're good. The city lights are showing again. This has happened to me one other time. I'm telling you, it's not me. It's not me. It's like a relationship. It's not me. I don't know if it's a shader's glitch or whatever. Let's turn down the C here so I get more frames. 35% seems to be good.
1,000.
See, you can see all the city lights now. It's not. I knew it wasn't me. You guys thought it was me. All right, we're gonna slow down to 150. Let's slow down our rate of descent here a little bit. Actually, we're at 700 feet anyway already. Let's stick at 700 over the hill. Gear is down. Let's go full flaps. Well, 30 flaps. Alright, landing lights and all those should be out already. Flight attendants, please be seated for landing. This time, drop the load again. Give us more frames, hopefully. Still low, even for low load. See all the city lights now? Alright, let's focus. Alright, reference speed set.
500.
We're manually flying. Bring back my throttle here.
500.
Alright, I'm gonna do manual throttle. I like a challenge. Oh my gosh, the view went to the wrong view. There we go. I'm gonna have my wiper off already.
Think rate.
300.
Alright, over the hill.
Pull up.
Shut your mouth.
Pull up.
Brush your face.
Pull up. Pull up.
Alright,
200.
Think rate.
there we go.
Think rate. Think rate. Think rate.
Very short runway, so we gotta get down. Okay.
50. 40.
Alright, let's
30. 20. 10. 10.
come on. Throttle idle. Reverse thrust. Negative 150. Oh, thank Lord Jesus. Alright, manual brakes here.
80 knots.
Reverse thrust off. Exit left now.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened.
Typed that kind of crazy, but I'm kind of flying here.
At that point, we will have parked at the gate and it will be safe for you to get up.
Okay. Traffic to
Check
final
around your
opposite
seat for any
direction.
personal belongings. Use caution when opening overhead bins as
Okay,
luggage
let's
can
get rid
move
of that.
during
Alright.
flight. If you need
We are
assistance
clear of the
when
runway.
boarding, please
Flaps
remain
up,
seated with
spoilers.
everyone else's exit. We would
We
be
do have a
glad to
ground
help.
frequency here,
On behalf of the crew,
which
I'd like to
is
thank everyone for joining us on this flight. We look forward to
123.90.
seeing you in the
So
future.
let's switch to
Have a great
that.
day.
123. There's traffic on the other way, so we gotta get out the way. 90. Contact Limburg ground. That's what I'm doing. Alright. 123.90. They have traffic landing on the other way, so let's try to clear the area. Once I switch over 90. Alright, let's roll forward here and get out the way a little bit. Got another aircraft here in front of us. Just want to clear this runway completely. That was close. Okay. Still no voice. San Diego ground. Southwest 1027, do you copy voice? Not sure what happened to this aircraft, but. Alright, ground. Clear of runway 27. Taxi clearance. Please, because I don't know. So yeah, we have a voice issue right now in our simulator. Never have issues with bad sim and voice, but right now I can't hear any voice, so I don't know if it's a plane or what. Alright, so he's not talking to me. Ground, San Diego ground. Nope, that's not me. We gotta wait for clearance. We have another aircraft coming in. Damn. Thank God we got down, guys, because they probably wouldn't have given us clearance to land on runway 27. These guys are friends. Where's the ground? Talking to us, talk to us. That's not. Come on, dude. I gotta clear. I'm on the right frequency. Alright, let's start the APU here as we're gonna arrive to the gate here soon. I'm about to just taxi to the freaking gates. Okay, VM Bravo, there we go. Just got taxi clearance here. Let's go this way. Get out this other guy's way. Thanks, Active Sky, for such difficulty. Our APU is starting up, brakes off, TCAS off. Let's turn off our lights here. Even on, only taxi strobes off. I think we're just gonna go in on this one. Not sure if this gate has. Oh yeah, it does. I see the guy. So let's turn off the taxi lights. We're not blinding him. Run off the APU power. So we're not blinding this guy here. Throttle on idle. All right. Pull into the gate here and deboard. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for watching this challenging flight here. Okay. And let's go brakes. All right, foot off and fuel off. Okay. And these boxes are in the way. That was weird. That was weird. But we got through it. All right, let's do seatbelt signs off. Turn off that wiper. Let's go to lights to brightness here. Okay, and chocks and ground power. APU off. And call up the ground trucks. Get rid of the bags, fuel, all that stuff. And what else we got? All right. That made it a lot much longer flight than it should have been. All right, anti-collision on. And we can open up the doors. Cargo. And main doors opening. All right. We all need a challenge sometimes. We put the load back up. I wonder if the load affects these lights. Let's turn it down and let's take a look. I don't think it affects the city lights. Nope, it's just literally the auto gen. Huh. Okay. All right, bags coming off. Passengers are coming off. Thank you guys. Sorry about that. Very bad weather. You know that. Come on. Very bad weather. Sorry about that. Have a good day. Safe, smooth landing though. You got here safe. That's all that matters. Have a good day. Hey Andrew, how are you? Matthew Wolf, yes. Third time is, thank God. I don't even know what that is. Take a shower and end the stream now. Well, I just landed. Um, might do another flight. I think I'm doing another flight. Thank you for following BF's Ozone during this flight. Maddie Wolfie, Jetta Karma. Thank you very much. Oh, you see? It's doing it again. It's like a low cloud cover, but there's like a dark haze below it. So this is how the lights look when it's messed up. And then you come down, and then wait. All right, there you go. That's how the lights look. That's what we were seeing. Really weird. Look at that. It's almost like flattening everything. Really, really not good. I don't like when it does that. I don't know what that's trying to simulate. Visibility, I guess, but just looks like it's breaking the sim. Not a fan. Not a fan of it. Alright, so smooth touchdown. Shows on our A cars negative 108. What we could do is we could jump. We could close. We could terminate the flight leg. All the passengers are out. Passengers are gone. And we can turn on all the lights and go to land and replay. Let's come offline. Where's my mind? Disconnect. Alright, and replay mode. Okay. We're gonna drop the load back down. Get some faster frames going on here. let's do the other direction. So if I raise it up, you'll see more buildings. This plane loves to float. In the latest update, it's hard to get it planted on the ground. Shift 2. Let's watch it come to us. A little closer. Yeah. A little laggy when I zoom in a lot. But I gotta freaking zoom in to see the plane. Come on, man. Doesn't like when I zoom in. Oh, I'm dropping the load. Meant to. Dropping the load. That sounds funny. That's the other side. This wing view looks good. Let's see this wing view. If I had a great computer, I could have way more buildings filling up these blank spots. But I can't turn my graphics up that high. You can see I'm already having problems. Major frame problems. CD'd areas. Let's try. And one more time, one more replay. One time, random comment, but one time I did a 5-hour flight in-game, 5-hour in-game flight on a realistic server. What realistic server would that be? Because I don't do long flights like that because I'm streaming, but I've done 10-hour, 13-hour flights, and on VATSIM, which is an online server. Screenshot, that looks really nice. Nice, nice, nice. We've already deboarded and everything. We're just showing landing replays. Well, Darby Games, I only fly online. So you should fly more too if you're. Which simulator do you have, Darby? All right, so we come out of replay mode and we're back at the gate. I haven't ate all day, guys. It's gonna get me sick. I need to eat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cook and eat. Ever seen a hot air balloon do a vertical? If I ever seen? No. Um, yes, I'm gonna probably go eat, guys, and I'll be back with another flight. We'll do daytime. Just swap to daytime right now. See how it looks. So there is a not hazing, that we're flying through. See how much the load, when I lower the load, how much stuff is going away. Let's pull some more buildings up here. Add more load. See, more buildings are coming. See, it's filling in buildings. That's 100%. On medium settings, drop it down. Obviously, zoomed in, it's not going to be that bad. So, you see how much buildings we lose when we, obviously when you zoom in, you can see them again. Like even this airport, look how much, well, airport is just, has nothing on it. Zoom in or not. I could raise the load, I don't think it's going to have anything else extra on it. I'm dropping the load, sorry. Yeah, you can just see the planes. Yeah, the airport's just bland. But it's very misty, and that's why we were probably flying through this haze in SoCal, and it was not working out pretty good for nighttime. It's very glitchy. I normally use FSX with when I'm bored or xplane. Xplane all the way, man. I have FSX as well, a lot of add-ons, and I don't even fly it. I haven't flown since I've had xplane. So this is what we're dealing with here, guys. Scattered clouds or whatever, overcast. That's what's above us. Crazy. All right, so do I want to fly SoCal again? Kind of already tested the mist and the overcast weather. Not having the blinking shadows anymore, guys. That's we fixed. Let me take off active sky quick. And let's pull up our own weather here a second here. Let's pull up just regular overcast. Double check again. We're not having issues with our no blinking shadows, guys. Oh my gosh, we really fixed it. I thought it was just a. See, this is normal overcast. So you can still see a little beyond, but whatever is going on in SoCal right now is bad. It's a real deal. So in SoCal, we need to keep this thing down to like 52 load. Let's move around. See, much faster. I just have a crappy computer, guys. It is what it is. It is what it is. I can't handle. I can zoom in and I could see some stuff. So let's go to clear weather. See how the mountains look so differently during the haze. That's clear weather. And let's put the load back up again. 68%. I like that. I just like that I could toggle the load. So nice with that lure script, load script. All right, guys, let me go eat, and then I'll be back to show you guys some stuff. we could there's some ATC online in the east as well. We always fly Florida, but it's a nice test area for us. We're just trying to test overcast again. I don't need to test it again really. I think it's good. What is the last thing we were testing? The sun. Let's look at the sun. That was broken before. See, now it's fixed. When you go to the corners, it was disappearing, and at sunset, the sun was disappearing. So all that's fixed in V6. There we go. So you can see the sun all the way down until it's gone. So yeah. Um, yeah. CD lights. That was from V6. So 6.1, the lights has not changed because it's beautiful. Um, you guys always keep me from eating. I'm just kidding. Look at the water though. Oh my gosh, the water is beautiful with these scripts. Look at it. That is phenomenal. Screenshot. Phenomenal. Ugh. Okay, so um maybe there's no weather really over in the East Coast. Literally, United States has nothing going on right now. So where do we test next flight? What else do I have to test? So the change logs for V6.1. Hey Andrew, the change logs are rain effects. You saw that? It looked nice. So new rain effects looks better than the default rain effects. PBR adjustments, adjustments on the physically based rendering effects. Sun fixed. Sun is fixed for a fact. Sun is now back at sunset after 1600 hours. Cloud draw distance. I'll show you that. That's fixed. Most test on overcast, but let's do scattered clouds because overcast just looks like a ton of clouds. Show you the sun. Uh, overcast fixed. Going up. And then what else we got fixed? High-end version. The high-end version of our V6.1. I should go down to St. Thomas, Andrew, to be honest. The high-end version of our V6.1 now has better shadows, so more crisp. So if your computer can't handle 8100 by 8192 pixels of shadows, just use a low-end version, simple. But the high-end version guys want more shadows. I have to give it to them. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Wait, let's take a screenshot here. Oh my gosh. That is oof. Um, what else we fixed? All right, and when we just adjusted the sunlight a little bit more, cloud lighting, ground lighting to look more realistic. Oh, this is from V6.0, so that's changes from V6.0. So you guys should have already known about that if you have it. Everything else above that was brand new to 6.1. St. Thomas. St. Thomas is kind of far. It's a long flight, but maybe I could do Puerto Rico to St. Thomas. Now I purchased the St. Thomas scenery for P3D xplane. Sorry, P3D and FSX. And where is the sun? Is the clouds blocking it? And we're trying to convert it to xplane. So that new scenery. Thank you for following Derpy Games. You mean after all this talking, only now you follow me? Oh my gosh, you make me work for this follow. Um, I'm just kidding. Where's the sun? Oh, there it is. I'm looking in the wrong direction. All right, so as you guys can see, we're pretty high up in the air, the atmosphere, and let's go back there. You should be able to not see the edges of the clouds. If you could see that it goes all the way back to the horizon. Let me fix this puff so it's more puffs, so you can understand what I'm saying. Let's see here. I hate when it's just those clouds. I don't want those clouds. Right. These weird clouds. Yeah. Let's go to scatter so you guys can see it better. Let's go broken first. Alright, so broken. Well, you know what? You could kind of see the edge. Let's go to overcast. I'm gonna go to broken. Wait, hold on. Because I fixed it and I dropped it back down a little bit. Let's overcast. It's weird. How high am I? Shouldn't be able to see beyond the horizon. This might be just because the clouds stop there. Because see here, you can't see the edge. I could change that parameter. That parameter is what was breaking the horizon. And that parameter is, let's see where we are. My scripts. I don't have to update this again. I already fixed it from, I don't need to raise that parameter for um, the low end version of my preset because computer probably can't handle the number I'm going to change right now. So this number here is a cell radius, and that's what it is. So it's on 4 right now. I'll show you default. Well, let's go to the max first. You got to do that, and then you got to refresh. So let's go to overcast. All right, so you see, I guess you can't see even further out. So 6 does look better, guys. The problem is when the weather's real world weather, it's really heavy on frames. Let's switch it to default. Default is number 2. And I went back and forth with this over and over, to be honest. And I felt 4 was a good medium. So let's go. So this is number 2. That's weird. Number 2 looks fine right now. See, we got some shortcomings right here. But I really believe 2 is really good. And if you can't see it beyond this, it's because that's how the clouds, just the way the clouds stop. I go to broken. But I guess you do see more patches. So let's go back to 6 on broken. 6. Might have to change it back to 6. Whatever. Yeah, I hate updating my preset over and over. Yeah, see, you can see further. More clouds in the horizon. Ugh! I guarantee I'm going to do this, and people are going to complain. Because when real weather, I'm just changing the weather manually. When real world weather kicks in, these clouds get really big, like oversized, and it affects frames. That's a problem. It's not just. See, that might be broken clouds now. It looks beautiful, but broken clouds from active sky is way, way larger. What the hell? Oh. So I don't know what to do. What should I do, guys? Should I leave it on 6? Please, I really want to see if TNT. Okay, so St. Thomas. I could go Puerto Rico to St. Thomas, St. Thomas to TNCM. So Puerto Rico to St. Thomas to St. Martin. I could do that. I used to do that all the time. Let me see if I have my St. Thomas scenery back in because I took it out because I have, like I said, we have a new scenery coming up, a converted scenery from FSX that my friend is converting that we bought for us only, of course. Um, so I really don't want to go to the St. Thomas I have now. Let's see. So I do have a St. Thomas in there. I know I have Puerto Rico and I have TNCM obviously. So we have all those airports. Air. Let's see. Backup. I know I took out a TNCM. Actually, I should test that. I have a better TNCM, actual xplane TNCM, but the frames are so terrible. Let's see. I don't even want to test it, but I would have to restart the sim. So let's go to our current TNCM. Let's see how long it. Change location. TNCM. You want to see St. Thomas, right? St. Thomas has some weird glitches in the. Let's see. I haven't flown in the islands in a while. St. Thomas have some weird glitches, and that's why I don't really go there. It's not that bad. It's just specifically there's a taxiway, 2 sections of the taxiway. If you ride into in those sections, the plane will literally, I don't know, dive into the ground, and it's like there's a hole in the ground in 2 sections, and I know how to avoid them, but it's just weird stuff like that. Um, what? No, they're airports we paid for, and we convert. I have a lot of converted airports for my FSX and stuff, but we can't share them. But you can look at them in the stream. All right, so we're gonna leave the clouds to 6. I just I don't know. I don't know anymore. Let's see. I'm just gonna load into St. Thomas quick here. I haven't been to St. Thomas in a long time. Let's pull up the frames here. Let's see. Frames are usually really, really high for me down here. It's not that high, but it's not that bad either. Let's look at reverse. And this, my friend, is St. Thomas. Looks like it. The one we purchased looks much better. Looks more like the real St. Thomas. But this is not too bad. It has the cars here, the hotels. This is where I'm from, guys, so you know. United States, what the freak? United States Virgin Islands. I actually messed around and added these three flags. um, yeah, I was just messing around. But yeah, more hotels there. Um, that was Brewers Beach. I believe that's Brewers Beach. I get them confused, or the other one near the airport. Usually there's ships and everything here. So let's see. Does it go into the ground? All right. So yeah, this is where all the G aircraft go. Not G. All the freaking little Cessnas and helicopters and all that stuff. And you know, the fire truck station is over there. The flight school. I think it's a flight school over there. They do have like one of these old aircrafts that sit back there, so that's kind of realistic. And this is where the private commercial jets do go. This is the University of the Virgin Islands. I went there for a year, and the dorms are up here in the hills. It's the dorms. So all the dorms. Well, there's more of the college up here. There's usually more. Let me see if my load took them away. There's usually more buildings here and stuff, and for the college and the dorms. And that's Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is that close. It's the next mountain. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's the mountain behind. That's how close Puerto Rico is to St. Thomas, guys. So it's gonna be a short flight. We use the Embraer to do that flight. And then TNCM is heading that way. Can't see it obviously. This is St. John. That's the next Virgin Island. This is Tortola. That's Tatch Key. St. Croix is over here, the next Virgin Islands. Usually, I thought you could see it. Okay, there we go. Like a little glimpse of it. That's St. Croix. Little bump. What the heck is that? I assure you there's no oil rig out here in St. Thomas. Not that I know of. Megan's Bay. Here we go. Ah, okay, why am I moving so slow? This is Megan's Bay, guys. It was one. I don't think it is anymore. One of the top 10 best beaches in the world until they, I guess, somehow discovered more beaches. I don't know. The judges changed. My grandmother used to have a house right above here. There's no houses over here. They need to add some stuff to this place. This place is full. Everybody think the islands is just trees. There's buildings everywhere, guys. They just didn't make them. And there's not as much trees on the beach. The beach is like literally landscaped and beautiful, and the trees go way back. Yeah, yeah. Somebody needs to make St. Thomas. All this entire mountain is covered with buildings. So somebody needs to get up and get some houses. And down here doesn't have any houses. There's no houses in this area. This is the downtown St. Thomas. This is Charlotte and Marley, the capital. All big buildings, tall buildings, city buildings. The cruise ships. My FSX St. Thomas scenery looked better than this. But like I said, the new scenery that just came out that I purchased, we're converting it, and you'll see that soon. Irma destroyed Megan's Bay. Yeah, things are getting back. Irma and Maria or whatever, right? Yeah, they only talk about Puerto Rico getting destroyed when St. Thomas got probably even worse than Puerto Rico. It's just Puerto Rico has way more people on it, much larger island. It takes approximately, guys, How did I do it? Like when I was driving, I lived down there all my life, and it took me what, 20 minutes to go from that end of the island. Stop it. Freaking hate this view. To that end of the island, to Red Hook. Red Hook to Bordeaux. 20 minutes? Could you imagine living on this island all your life? Everybody almost knows each other. Everybody doesn't know each other, but everybody, a lot of people know each other. So this is the dock where the ship's coming, the ship container. So this is some orthos, I think. That's more matching. My school, Charlotte Marley. Let's see here. Should be right in front of the docks. I haven't been to my home in quite a bit of time. This might be Charlotte Marley, guys. It is. Yes. Yes. So you have the docks. You have French Town. That's what they call it, French Town. I know there's a McDonald's around here somewhere. Right in the entrance of French Town. There's a baseball field, right? So you come into the entrance of French Town. This is one of the ways to get in. This is the other way, right here by the post office. And there's a baseball field supposedly around here. Then you have the little the docks. There's more ships that go in here. Um, then Charlotte Molly, not Charlotte Molly. Cancrine. Can't believe I forget my school. Adelia Cancrine School. This is supposed to be it, with all the parallel buildings. So I went to this school for mid junior high. What do you call it? Um, Mid. Why can't like speak right now? Junior high. Yeah. Let's see if Charlotte Marley High School is here. So the high school, Charlotte Marley in the capital. I bet it's not here. Because it looks like it had orthos down there, and down here doesn't have any orthos, so yeah, no. Charlotte Marley High School is not here. So there's no houses near the water like that. This is all wrong. The government building, where is it? Bad, bad, bad. Makes me feel like I need to create this thing. But why would I create scenery for... Is a lot of people going to fly here if I create the scenery? Alright guys, so you've explored it. Let's go up here and check the clouds one more time. Going up. Alright, so as you can see, the horizon clouds are fixed. Clouds are way back. See, now you can see St. Croix. That's St. Croix, guys. That's the next island. Look at the water. It's so nice. Alright, so let's go back to data ref. Alright, so let's change this to... What is it right now? Um, it's currently on 4, 6, 6. And if you try to go overboard, like say 15, it's gonna not. It's gonna be overdone. Doesn't do it. It just breaks it. 6. All right, let me let me show you 15 in overcast. Show you exactly what the problem was with V6 with I think V5. Oof, you see that? That's what happens when you have V15. V5 has V5 is 15. That is bad. That's just terrible. So let's go back to 2. 2 is default. And some may say, oh my gosh, hate when I click view stuff. 2 is default, and 2 you could see we could make St. Thomas. Yeah, we can. We should. To be honest, to be honest. So This is two. Two already looks good. Why do we have? Why do we go anywhere beyond two? Honestly, let's go up a little higher. Why go further than two? Probably because higher up. Let's see. Two. Yeah. See, you're starting to not see past. Maybe I should leave it on two for the low end preset. Honestly, save their frames. Let's see. We're at 30 something frames right now. I'm gonna put it to 4. All right. Not changing frames. Let's put it to 6. So it looks pretty good. That's 4. See 4. See we have that issue there. 6 seems to cover up that issue with clouds. See, just 6 looks like too much. 6 is just too much, guys. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at 4, man. 6 is just that's just too many clouds. Honestly. Like, that's really huge. Let's go back to 4. 4 is a good number. There's 5, but I think 5 was like doing something weird. You see, that looks nice to me. I'm keeping it to 4. I'm sorry. Let's try 5 one more time, and we're see 5 is like a little in-betweener between 4 and 6. Can you do a 4.5? Is there a such thing? 5 is not too bad, guys. 4.5. It's not too shabby. I like it. So we'll keep it there, or 4. We're not going any higher than that. It raises 4 raises it a little bit. Problem is, like I said, overcast, and boom, it's a problem. I think we should leave it at 4. 4.5 wasn't too bad, but look, if we're flying right now, if we're in the plane's up in the sky and we're flying, and you see the plane moving through, you're gonna constantly see clouds on the horizon. So, um, there's no way you're gonna be that much past the plane that you're gonna have an issue. So, I think we're good at 4. Let me see if what I had that last was 4. Because I means I don't have to update it, thank God. So 4, and make sure all the other ones are at 4. Yay! Okay, so we're leaving it at 4 for all the presets. I'm thinking about putting 2 for the low end, but I don't think it touches frames. It wasn't doing anything to my frames just now. 2, 4, Okay. We leave it at 4, guys. I think we are going to release this preset in the morning. I need to do another flight, as I tell you guys I'm going to do. About island flights is that the frames are, yes, island flights, the frames are really good. I'm supposed to get what do you call it, um I forgot what the heck I was going to say. Let's go nighttime a little bit. I've never been here at night since I've made my new. Ooh, that looks sexy. Let's get rid of the frames thing. And I got a screenshot, guys. Let's go a little darker. Zoom out. Let's zoom back. Oh, this plane is sitting there, but it has lights on it. They put lights on it. That's funny. It's a nice look at night. Let's go full darkness now. Nice. Reminds me back home. That's what it looked like. Um, should have lights behind the runway though. Oh, I guess it's only when the plane is coming in with the landing lights. I guess. I can't see squat. Where are we? Um, um, hmm, can't see jack. It's because we're so far from buildings, but see, I could still look up and see some buttons. I don't know if you guys could see. I could see some stuff, but it's not enough. I can't find what the light is. Or this thing has no power right now. Yeah, see, there we go. Down. There we go. Now we could uh, turn that off. We don't need that. There we go. How's that supposed to look with some type of thing here? Guess we didn't have any battery power. We could turn that off. We should be able to still see stuff. See? Turn this off. I don't want any of these lights on. I want to see how it looks. Why is there a light still on here? This is off. Eh. Oh, the door. See? Simulated darkness, guys. Now I need lights. Now I need lights, guys. Uh, there's always a knob down here that doesn't work. I don't get it. Oh, I be pushing these knobs. I don't want those. Okay. All right. That's nice. Looking out the window here. Um, where am I? I don't even know where I'm at. It's so dark in here. Where the heck am I? What the heck? I don't know how I ended up there. Try to open the door here. Thanks. Yeah, because battery.
Clear for departure.
V6.1. Look at that. It's nice. Looks good. That's REALLIFE V6.1. All right. I think we're good to release this thing. We're not going to release it at night. We never like to release these things at night. I wanted to release it today, this afternoon, but test flights, and good thing we did them. So at least it's packaged up and ready to go. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go eat, and we'll be back. So click the subscribe button or the follow button on Twitch. Subscribe on YouTube. Be notified of when I click live stream again later today. Where we headed, Chief. All right, so we're gonna do daytime flights. We're gonna hop around the islands. What am I doing? Maybe early morning, like an early morning like this. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe something like this, early morning, and heading. I had to screenshot that. That's just beautiful. So early morning, and then going from Puerto Rico early, going into St. Thomas, and then St. Thomas into TNCM with some little bit more light. So let's do that. Um, look at the water and the lighting. Stunning. Freaking stunning. And that's early morning. Let's get the sun up a little bit. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. See you guys in like 30 minutes. 30 minutes or so. What time is it? So let's convene. I might need a little break. So let's convene around 9:45 or so. And let's do some island hopping. And we're not going to fly the Zebra again. We've flown it too much. So we're going to fly the Embraer um, and hop around the islands. Nice short plane, small plane. Oh, this is so sexy. I just got to get these screenshots, guys. I hate when this view does that. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's try to get the shiny part of the plane. Let's zoom out a little bit. Zoom in. And that's our screenshot right there. Ciao, ciao. See you guys. Be back in a few. Give me 30, 45 minutes. Have a break. Go eat, guys. Go eat dinner. Ciao, ciao.